Power. Arsenal beating Leeds by 2-1. It's the same scoreline in Everton's favour away at Leicester. They've put back-to-back wins together for just the second time this season. They've won on the road for the first time since August, and that is a huge win for them. And Norwich, the bottom club, beaten 4-0 at home by West Ham. As if you needed reminding, the champions are up next at home to Newcastle at the Etihad. This is good for Arsenal fans. 4 clear of Spurs, 3 games to play. The next game, of course, is the North London derby. And suddenly, Arsenal are only 1 point behind third place Chelsea. West Ham, incidentally, as well, with that 3 points at Carrow Road. 3 points behind Manchester United now, with a game in hand. Remember, that could be the difference between Europa League football, where they've just got to the semi-finals, and the Europa Conference League. But it's at the bottom where the picture has changed. The day began with Everton in the drop zone. It doesn't end with them, though. They've gone up to 16th. They're a point clear of the bottom 3. Leeds, for the first time since October, slip into the drop zone. Everton with 4 left to play. Burnley and Leeds with only 3.
Huge win for your side. Another 2 goals for you as well in the space of 10 minutes. Just sum up how good that was for you.
Yeah, it's amazing. I think it's always nice to score, but I think it was a big 3 points. Like I said before the game, we've been working hard. You know, we want to give it for the fans. So it's amazing to be able to get the 3 points, and it moves us closer to our objective.
You've had to wait for these opportunities to get a run of games put together. Are you really showing everyone what you can do now?
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, any player wants to just be playing and have the opportunities. And obviously, I've worked hard throughout the season to make sure I was ready when I get my chance. And credit to my teammates for helping me, play and do well. And yeah, like I said, I'm just happy to be in the team and be helping the team.
Talk us through what was a very eventful game, because after going 2-0 up, there was a period of time actually where did Arsenal take their foot off the gas? What happened to allow Leeds back into it?
Yeah, I think obviously we had a few chances maybe in the first half to kill the game at 3-0, but we obviously didn't take it. And obviously, listen, they're a good side. They're fighting for their lives down there. And obviously, we knew they were going to push, and they troubled us in the second half. But we showed good resilience to stay with it and get the 3 points, which is the most important. You
mentioned that, another step towards top 4, and now all of the attention will go on to Spurs next. Does this set you up in the right way?
Yeah, I think so. Like we said, we're just taking it game by game, and a win today as
the atmosphere like it was today at your home ground make you want to stick around a little bit longer?
Yeah, like I said, it's a great atmosphere here. I think throughout the whole season it's been excellent. I really feel the connection between the players and the fans, so it's amazing to be involved. And like I said, we're giving our all to make them happy and get the objective done.
Well done, Eddie.
Thank you.
Well, the clear objective now, Arsenal have it in their own hands. If they go to Tottenham on Thursday and win the North London derby, then the 5-year wait for Champions League football will be officially over. That's just heightened Thursday even more, Kevin. What a situation Arsenal are in now.
Yeah, it's a great position. And if you'd given that position to any Arsenal fan, 4 points with 3 games to go, going into the North London derby, every fan would have taken it. But you know what? Very rarely you get an opportunity to knock out your nearest rivals. You get 3 points and you're in the Champions League and you knock them out. So first time in 6 years, it's going to go down to the wire. But it's a great opportunity for Arsenal.
4 wins in a row. That fella scored in all of them. Eddie Nketiah.
Well, like I said to you before the game, he's definitely proved me wrong in a massive way. And this is one thing that I never doubted is his work rate. And the way he presses him here, he sees that opportunity where Mignolet should have cleared it. And he puts the burners on and he gets across him and gets that block in. And this is another part that I really loved about him playing to be in general, is when the ball, this is a great finish where it comes behind him. But in the lead up to that play, there was some fantastic hold-up play that he did to then moved into that spatial area. And like I said before, the ball was slightly behind him and he gets a perfect contact on it.
How many goals should Arsenal have scored today, do you think, Kevin?
Well, if it would have been 5, would have been, it would have been a travesty on Arsenal scoring 5, because they should have even got more. But the problem is, in this league, when you do not take your opportunities, it can come back to bite you. And let's be honest, we know Leeds are fighting for their life. It troubled Arsenal once Leeds scored. It was really a problem. There was a bit of nerves, and the atmosphere in the stadium changed. You saw the Leeds fans, jumping around. they kind of felt like they could get something, but Arsenal just got over the line.
They did against 10 men, of course, after Luke Ayling had been sent off. A 3-match ban for him. The captain of Leeds today will not play again in the Premier League this season. So Leeds beaten at the bottom into the bottom three. That after Everton won 2-1 at Leicester. They got themselves in that situation. And then the story for the second weekend running was their goalkeeper, Jordan Pickford. He made 12 saves in the last 2 games to get the 2 victories, Kevin.
It has been incredible. You know, when you need your big players to turn up and produce performances, Pickford's been there. Last week against Chelsea, made some crucial saves, and this week, I mean, he's kept Everton in front. So, fair play to him. Probably man of the match again.
Give us an idea of shot in the arm for Everton, that back-to-back wins, the situation they were in.
Well, when you're at the bottom and you hit the bottom 3, you know, all the pressure's on you. You've got to try and get yourself as quickly as you can away from that bottom. So, playing Chelsea, Burnley and Leeds would have thought, we fancy Chelsea. You win there. And this was a potential banana skin for Everton. Maybe they won't win there. You know, I've got to say, I napped it. I said Everton will win. I think the momentum's with them. The fans are with them. They go and produce such a...
Yeah, so Kevin wanted 2 wins today for his former clubs. He's got them both. Now the attention turns to your former club at the Etihad. Can we make it a hat-trick, Sean?
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I think we'll bounce back perfectly well. I think the team's got a lot of depth, and there'll be a lot of players out there wanting to put things right and start off on a good foot, and hopefully they get that early goal.
Self-confidence. That's what I love about you. Manchester.
Can Conte stay unbeaten at Anfield to dent Liverpool's title did? Both of Anthony's Conte's Premier League visitor to Liverpool have finished in 1-1 draws. Only 4 managers have avoided defeat in each of their first 3 trips to Anfield in the competition. Martin O'Neill, Peter Reid, Roy Hodgson and Paul Lampert. Liverpool have only lost 1 of their last 27 Premier League home matches against Tottenham Hotspur and are unbeaten in their last 10. Since a 2-0 loss in May 2011. Liverpool versus Spurs is the second highest scoring fixture in Premier League history. 170 goals in 59 meetings, while it's had more penalties award than any other matches up in the competition 23. Spurs striker Hurricane has been involved in 9 goals in 30 Premier League appearances against Liverpool, 7 goals, 2 assists, with 5 of these coming in 7 matches against them at Anfield, 4 goals, 1 assist. Match official referee Michael Oliver, assistant Stewart Brute, Simon Bennett. For official Martin Atkinson, VAR Darren England, assistant VAR Mark Perry.